guys? It's been a minute since I've recorded, which is kind of crazy because I was really enjoying recording. But it's been a really weird and busy few weeks, I'm not gonna lie. Like every weekend I've had plans like back to back, and then Sunday I just use it for cleaning and getting ready for the week. And I did record actually one video, I think like a vlog, but then I felt like it was a little bit boring, so I deleted it. So we're trying again. I do have some updates on life. Like I said, it's been busy. I started allergy shots. That's number one. I have really bad allergies. I had an allergy test, literally allergic to everything under the sun. So I started some allergy tests that I have to get weekly. That's been going. My company did some layoffs and I'm safe, thankfully, but I am still in a temporary position. So I'm also kind of focusing on finding a new job and figuring out what's next in my career. And then I've also had some like friendship stuff that have occurred. So I wanted to kind of talk about that actually. I had a friend a few years ago who I stopped being friends with. Well, we mutually stopped being friends with each other because she got into a relationship and became male-centered. Like her boyfriend was everything. And I was like, okay, like, I'm not gonna say too much personal details, of course. But that was kind of the gist of it. And we stopped being friends because I wanted to be super communicative, and as I've talked about before, I love people really deeply. I love people really strongly. And honestly, I wish I wouldn't have been so, I guess, invested in someone else's decisions. But unfortunately, that's the type of person I am. I do love communication and I do love being honest with people. And some people do not like that. And so, yeah, that was about like a year ago, more than a year ago, actually. And recently, she came back and she apologized and we had a conversation and it was good. But after dwelling on it for a bit, I realized that I don't think really understands the big picture of her male-centeredness. And I've kind of noticed actually now that we're not friends, which let me preface by saying that we're not friends again. We're still kind of just, like, I told her maybe I'd be interested in a friendship again, but only if she was really willing to, like, improve in life, because that's kind of my standard of friendships. Like, I want to be friends with people who want to improve and be better. And she kind of ended up not responding. And then she just randomly did a check-in. So that's kind of my issue too. I feel like if I lost all my friends over a man and I wanted to be back in their lives, I would put in a lot of energy. But again, I think that's just my wishful thinking, and my issue with friendships is that I really hope the best for people and I really want them to be interested in me as a person and want to be my friend. But the fact that she wasn't as like I guess effort right off the rip, that kind of hurt a little bit. But at the same time, I do acknowledge that it's not the best thing for me, because even like my friend kind of told me, she was like, I really don't think like she would fill your cup, and like I really think you're better than that. And I agree. I think I'm starting to see that finally, and I kind of wanted to talk about that because I feel like, you know, not everybody, I feel like some people are really normal. Like a couple of my friends are very like not interested in speaking to her ever again. Like they're fine with it. And I guess I still had that kind of attachment of like, we were friends at one point, we were close. And with the conversations I've had with her, I kind of realized that she's not the same person. The person that I like projected and saw is a whole different person than who she actually is. And I feel like she's very outwardly like, how do I describe this? Like baddie like vibes, where it's like, oh, she's a bad bitch, like no man can get her down. And then her actual person is more vulnerable than that when it comes to men. And again, very much male validation. Like right now, she just broke up with her boyfriend and she's already dating someone else. Like a red flag for me when I was talking to her, because I'm like, how have you taken so long to even like acknowledge your faults in what went down, but then you're already also dating a man. I'm not, again, I probably shouldn't say the details, but yeah, so I've been fine otherwise. Like, that's really the only thing that I can say that happened that I'm like, but I was gonna say dealing with, but I really don't want to say that because I don't think it's impacting me as much as it used to. Like, last year I mourned our friendship for months, and I'm proud enough to say that that is not the case now. I'm actually really fine. Like, I think I get emotional, especially around getting my period. Hold on a second. I just wanted to close out this part of the section because basically this whole weekend I'm spending time with my family. It was my dad's birthday, so we're gonna celebrate tomorrow. So, and I also need to get my oil change. So I will be filming more this weekend, so this won't be it. But I just wanted to close out, I guess, this specific section and say that I'm really proud of my growth and the way I react to things. I'm also obviously in therapy, and I'm really in the beginning stages, so I can't really say that any of that was my therapy. That was purely me and like working on my own issues in relationships and friendships. So yeah, sometimes it's okay to have a conversation with someone and realize that you're just in different paths, and you know, the person you thought they were is not the same person they are. So I love you guys. See you soon. Hi guys, I wanted to update you guys before I took a shower and went to bed. So I went to movie theaters with my friends, like I said, or maybe I didn't say, I don't know. We ate at Chili's, and then we watched the drama. I won't spoil anything, but it was very drama. Like, the audience, like, if you are gonna watch that movie, watch it in the movie theater, because reacting to that movie with the audience was so fun. It's one of those where like every second you're just like so yeah, I recommend watching in the movie theaters. If the background looks different, it is. I'm at my parents' house. Like I said, I'm sitting over my parents' house because it was my dad's birthday, so we're celebrating. I just got home. No one's here yet. I mean, my mom's here, so I said hi to her, but no one else is here because my sister flew in tonight from Georgia, so she's coming, and my other sister, and my dad went to go pick her up. She's with her man. So yeah, I'm getting ready to go and shower. I'm using my water bottle, which is probably not the smartest idea. I'm getting ready to shower, and I had a great night. I had a great time with my friends. I kind of wanted to talk more about like the job market stuff, because I did mention my company had layoffs this week, and I just think it's so crazy how corporate is able to fire people in an instant. You know, like, I wish that they would at least, like, layoffs are not a good thing regardless, right? Those are my old posters. It's kind of broken. Yeah, layoffs are not a good thing regardless, but the fact that like they kind of just fire people from one day to the next is insane to me. Like, I wish they would like, hey, you're getting laid off, you do have like a week or maybe 2 weeks. I feel like that gives people more time to kind of like plan. I also do know layoffs, people can go to unemployment, so I guess there's that. But like, I don't know if in some states it's not possible to get unemployment or something, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of crazy. I also think even if they do get unemployment, I think it still would be nice so that they have time to maybe, like, even if they did want to start applying or like spending time with people who work in the same company, or I don't know, like packing their stuff. Like, there's some people who have really intense offices. Like, I can't imagine getting laid off and being like, fuck no, I have to like take down my whole fucking office space plus everything else. But yeah, it was such weird energy at work. I didn't know anyone like really close to me that got laid off, but everyone who did were in such like low spirits, which 100% valid. I was glad I was not part of the layoff, but at the same time, I am in a temporary position, which means that I could be on, not that I'm next on the chopping block, but my position is until July, which means if I don't find something, I'm essentially fired from the company as well. And so I'm kind of getting stressed about that. And I wasn't stressed about it before this, but I think the reason that I am stressed is because I didn't realize there was going to be a reorganization happening and layoffs and stuff like that. And I feel like that means they're not really going to be putting up applications as much. Like, I feel like that's what ends up happening. I don't know. I'm going to obviously stay close to it, but that's such corporate speak. But I am going to stay close to it in the portal and stuff. But I also have to lock in into applying to jobs again and actually lock in, which is kind of scary because I don't know what's going to happen. But, you know, I am going to continue with my little YouTube videos and see where that takes me as well and figure it out. I think especially in these trying times, life is literally just one big mystery and you just gotta fuck it, you know? You just gotta fuck it, yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go shower now. So go to bed. And then early in the morning I have to get my oil change with my sister, so I'm planning to film. I don't know how soon I will because I probably will be exhausted as fucking hate life, but yeah. See you soon. All right, so these are all just voiceovers, but we woke up around 6:50, left the house about 7:05, 7:10-ish. My Apple Watch was not lighting up and showing the time, so whatever. This is me with my Celsius. We drove in separate cars. We both had to get our oil changed, and I also had a little bit more to get done, so we were there till 11 a.m. I actually forgot to record more, so we actually ended up going back home to my parents' house, getting ready, and spending the day with our father because it was his birthday. See, this is 11/27. And yeah, spending time with our sisters. It was a great weekend. I hope you guys have a great week. And make sure to take care of yourself and have fun.